A new dawn in Ottawa. Carney takes charge. On March 14, 2025, Mark Carney took the oath as Canada's 24th Prime Minister. The ceremony took place in Ottawa, marking a new chapter in Canadian politics. Carney, a newcomer to elected office, brings a wealth of experience from the world of finance. He previously served as the governor of both the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. His victory in the Liberal Party leadership race, succeeding Justin Trudeau, surprised many. Carney's calm demeanor and economic expertise appealed to Canadians facing uncertain times. Carney's swearing-in ceremony was a solemn affair, reflecting the challenges facing the nation. The Governor-General, Mary Simon, presided over the event. Dignitaries and members of Parliament from all parties were in attendance. Carney's wife and children watched from the front row, a symbol of the new beginnings for both the Prime Minister and the country. The transition of power comes at a pivotal moment for Canada. The country is grappling with a trade war with the United States. The economy is showing signs of strain. Canadians are looking for leadership and stability. Carney's background in economics and his international experience position him well to navigate these turbulent waters. The new Prime Minister has a full agenda ahead of him. He must address the trade dispute with the U.S. He needs to form a new cabinet and set his government's priorities. Carney also faces the prospect of a potential early election. All eyes are on him as he takes on this challenging role. Carney's premiership begins amidst a trade war with the United States. The dispute, initiated by U.S. President Donald Trump, has imposed significant tariffs on Canadian goods. The tariffs, targeting industries like steel and aluminum, have sent shockwaves through the Canadian economy. Canadian businesses and workers are feeling the pressure. The trade war is more than just an economic battle, it's a test of the long-standing relationship between Canada and the U.S. The two countries share a border, a deep economic partnership, and strong cultural ties. However, Trump's protectionist policies have strained this relationship. His rhetoric, often dismissive of Canadian interests, has further inflamed tensions. Canada has responded to the U.S. tariffs with retaliatory measures of its own. These counter-tariffs target a range of American goods from steel and aluminum to consumer products. The Canadian government, under former Prime Minister Trudeau, argued that these measures were necessary to protect Canadian jobs and businesses. The trade war has had a tangible impact on both sides of the border. Businesses are facing uncertainty. Consumers are seeing prices rise. The dispute has also damaged the close relationship between the two countries. Carney inherits this complex and challenging situation. Carney's approach to the trade war is one of cautious optimism. He has expressed a willingness to negotiate with President Trump. However, he has also made it clear that he will not compromise on Canadian sovereignty. Carney's stance is firm but pragmatic. In a recent speech, Carney emphasized the importance of maintaining Canadian unity in the face of external pressure. He called for a united front against protectionism and for a return to rules-based trade. His message resonated with Canadians across the political spectrum. Carney's background in economics gives him a unique perspective on the trade dispute. He understands the complexities of global trade. He also recognizes the importance of protecting Canadian jobs and industries. His approach is likely to be more nuanced than Trump's. Carney's first priority will be to stabilize the situation. He will need to reassure Canadian businesses and workers. He will also need to engage with the Trump administration in a constructive manner. The road ahead will be challenging, but Carney's calm demeanor and sharp intellect give Canada a fighting chance. The arrival of Mark Carney as Prime Minister signals a potential shift in Canadian politics. His focus on economic management and his international experience stand in contrast to the more domestically focused approach of his predecessor. Whether this marks a lasting change in direction remains to be seen. Carney faces a number of challenges as he takes office. The trade war with the U.S. will require careful navigation. The Canadian economy is facing headwinds. The political landscape is polarized. Carney will need to draw upon all of his experience and skills to succeed. The new Prime Minister has already signaled his intention to form a smaller, more agile cabinet. He is expected to appoint experienced figures to key positions. Carney's cabinet selections will be closely watched for clues about his priorities and governing style. The Canadian people are looking to Mark Carney for leadership during these uncertain times. His success or failure will have profound implications for Canada's future. The world is watching as Carney embarks on this new chapter in his career and in the story of Canada.